So before we go into the webinar proper, where we talk about the program and all, I just wanted to do a quick intro about who we are. So we are NPCET Academy. We are the adult training arm of Ngee Ann Polytechnic, and we've been the cornerstone of Ngee Ann Polytechnic's commitment to adult education and training. We've provided support to a diverse range of learners, including recent ITE, Polytechnic graduates, and also mid-career professionals aspiring to transition into new career pathways, among other profiles. Over the years, we have trained over 300,000 adult learners, supporting them in skills training and helping them stay relevant and employable in today's global economy. What is our belief? Our belief is learning is your agility for life. Why choose us then? So NP being CET Academy being part of Ngee Ann Polytechnic, we are reputable, and also with accreditations, some of our Ngee Ann Polytechnic diploma programs allow you to gain accreditation to degree programs, for example, with SUSS and SIT. We also have a strong industry focus. Case in point, our current program, which we partner with industry partners to provide industry relevant skills to boost our expertise and knowledge. And at the same time, we also provide career advisory support, which my colleague later will share a bit more. And Ngee Ann Polytechnic is also provides a very supportive learning environment. So just more about our programs and services. As mentioned earlier, we have a lot of various part-time diploma and post-diploma programs, short courses from 1 day to a few months programs, and also work-study programs for recent graduates. And SkillsFuture Career Transition Program, which is the current program that we are going to share about. We also provide various corporate trainings and also career advisory support. So a quick outline of a program for today. I've already done the about NPCET Academy. Next up, we will have Miss Frances Wong to share about economic and industry outlook and sector demand. She's the co-founder of Asia Digital Doctor and Hedge Confinement Oasis. Then you will follow by the course preview from Ms. Sivaneswari, Senior Manager and Lecturer at Ngee Ann Polytechnic School of Health Sciences. And we will have Mr. Zaidi sharing about career services at NPCET Academy. He's the Manager, Learning and Career Ambassador. And we will end the session with Q&A. So along the way, if the speakers are sharing, please feel free to drop your chats or your questions in the chats, and we will take it up there. Okay, thank you. So over to you, Frances.
Okay. I can see the screen for a moment now. A lot of pop-ups. Okay, hi everyone. My name is Frances. I'm actually the co-founder of Asia Digital Doctor as well as Hedge Plus, as well as the newly open confinement center called Hedge Oasis. So a little background about myself. I have more than 15 years of sales experience in pharmaceutical business, and I'm a mother of two. So having been through two pregnancy complications as well as a painful breastfeeding journey, I strongly understand the struggles of new moms and new parents. So by setting up this platform as well as the confinement center, we do hope to be the pillar of strength for all the mothers and the parents out there. Yeah. So parenthood is a journey of wonder. So we do realize that it's really essential to be the source of information, to be the beacon of light for everybody who is in need. So that actually prompted us to set up Hedge Plus as well as the confinement center. to also address the declining birth rate as well as the fertility rate in Singapore. So we wanted to be there like a one-stop, as well as to support the parents at their convenience. And we strongly believe that every mom should be entitled to a proper postnatal care. So behind the Hatch Plus team is actually a whole team of medical and parenting experts. So each of us possess different expertise, as well as we have a very, very strong passion to actually drive this platform and service to be available for all. So a little sharing about the current confinement industry. Even though the birth rate is declining, but however, with the new parents being more affluent and they are being knowledgeable, they have actually a stronger demand, as well as they are very in know with what they want. So for us, we strongly believe that we want to actually upskill and to actually improve on the current confinement practice in the market. So, and to be backed by science. So that's when we actually work together with Ngee. So for our side, we provide some expertise. Then for Ngee, they will provide the medical background and knowledge. So as you can see from the screen, so the cost of doing a confinement in Singapore typically range between 3,000 to 5,000 for home-based nannies. And confinement center can easily charge up to like 6 times more than that. And with the current dragon year, right, actually most of the confinement centers are quite fully booked. So if you ask me, like, what are the opportunities out there for learners for this course, I would say that confinement center is one of them, as well as the confinement agency, whereby they actually deploy confinement nannies from Malaysia, as well as local. So if you are equipped with the medical know-how, the knowledge, as well as all the essentials to be able to provide the postnatal care for mothers and babies, right? I would definitely think that you will be able to seek employment out there. Then in terms of like salary wise, I can't say for all, I can't speak for all, but it would typically range between 3,000 to 5,000 as well. So depending on your qualification, depending on your experience, as well as the number of hours that you put in. So like I mentioned earlier, confinement center, confinement agency, even nowadays, there are a lot of like nanny apps that you can actually register yourself to be part of the providers. And in terms of hospital-wise, we did actually also talk to some major hospital to share about our course with Ngee Ann Poly. And I would say they were actually quite interested and keen to take on the graduates as well. So in fact, our Singapore government has always been very supportive in terms of like the medical and the childcare health sector. So as you can see, the number of days for paternity leave has increased, as well as maternity leave. They are always very supportive. So with the, like I mentioned, the affluent population, so I would think splurging for confinement services is definitely there. The demand is there. So introducing our Hatch Confinement Oasis, newly opened last month. So just a short video clip of how the room actually looks like. So this is our 2-bedroom suite. So as you can see, there's this sizable living room and a balcony at the end. So all the rooms are fitted with smart TV. So this is one of the bedroom, comes with a king size bed, and the master bedroom that comes with an ensuite bathroom. So all our rooms will comes with breastfeeding chairs, as well as breastfeeding pillows that is not shown in the video currently. So just to show you how it looks like within our 2-bedroom suite. So this is our nursery. So our nursery can house up to 10 babies, but I would say it's mainly to cater for multiple birth. As you can see from the ceiling, there are a lot of CCTV, right? So we strongly believe in letting daddy and mommy have the assurance that baby is well taken care of during their stay within the nursery. So each parent have their own access to their baby. So which means to say each baby has their own designated camera shining at them. So daddy and mommy will be provided this 24/7 live feed of their own baby. And within this CCTV is actually AI powered. So it's actually so smart that it can actually pick up, like, should there be any events that baby face is being partially covered, or of course we don't want it to be fully covered lah. But at any point in time, when it's being partially covered, it will send a trigger alarm to all my nurses. Yeah. So just to share a bit about our industry trainers for this course, we have with us our Professor T.C. Tan. So he is actually the former KKH head of department. So he's now the founder of ONG, the Women Specialists. So he will actually touch on some topics that is actually more medical. So like serious problem or complication during the postnatal period, like deep vein thrombosis, infection, postnatal depression, as well as cancer. Yeah. Then next, we have physician Nai Ting. She's from ETCM. So for her, she will be touching on about the theory of TCM during confinement practice, like the different body constitutions, the common myth of confinement, and how TCM confinement can actually help with the recovery. Then next will be Angela from Baby Bliss. Angela is a certified massage specialist as well as instructor for postnatal, prenatal, as well as infant massage. So during the course, she will be actually sharing more about the different therapy that mommy can have to reduce anxiety as well as the different symptoms of depression. Then for Suzanne is the dietitian. So for Suzanne Wise, she'll be actually sharing about the common nutrition practices during confinement, as well as the cultural difference in confinement nutrition. So, and most importantly, like what are the important nutrients that is required, as well as to actually boost the breast milk supply. Yeah, so just to share a few of our partners that we are working with, but not limited to all this. So that'll be all of my, that'll be the end of my presentation. So we'll do the Q&A later, right?
Yes. Thank you so much. Thanks, Francis. Okay, next up, we have Miss Sivaneswari, our Senior Manager and Lecturer from Ngee Polytechnic School of Health Sciences. Hi, Siva, over to you. Thank you.
Hi, thank you so much. A minute to share my screen. Make sure it's working.
All right. All good.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much, Jackie. And so welcome all. Very good morning. I'm just only going to walk you through today about the details of the course. So I'm Siva, and I'm one of the trainer for the care of mother and the newborn and the first aid content. Yeah. So I think where is the good start for this is, I think it's the digits. The digits shows that we have about 35,000 of babies are born each year. And we have a lot of confinement centers and agencies are coming up. But of course, the quality of care varies. And therefore, we're looking into a bit more formal training. Increase the quality of care. That's where we came about to collaborate with our partner, ADD partner, and administration by our CETA team, CET team, Ngee Ann Police, to come in collaborating to be able to provide a care. And we are fortunate that we've got certificate for career transition program. So it also, rather than a family members who are just looking into upskilling, getting trained to provide care for family members, it also provide another opportunity for those who are looking into career transition, looking to upskill and looking to, can I do something, look for income. Well, for this course, the participants will be learning a few various components, but the main idea would be the participant should be able to identify the common problem for the mother and the infant. And the time frame we are looking at is about 4 to 6 weeks from birth. Because at this point, if you're looking at it, there's a lot of changes, lifestyle changes, hormonal changes, exhaustion comes in. The mother and the baby both are very vulnerable. So if there is an additional support caregiver, this would add a lot of value to both of them. So therefore, as the participants have gone through this course, the participants should be able to find the common problems. They should be able to render a very basic care, followed by, if the mother is asking for any advice on healthcare, if this is happening, what should I do? The participant should be able to advise them. And therefore, also, if the mother is very tired, we would like to render care, the participant would be able to handle the infant safely. In the event there is any first aid that's required or any help need to be, so the participant also go through a standard first aid training. Additionally, as we said, mothers are very tired, very exhausted. How can we add value, reduce her stress? It's about communication. Sometimes it's just the word that will help a lot for them. I'll take care of the baby for a minute, for an hour. Do you want to have a rest? Or when the mothers are very stressful, identify them and then render support accordingly. Well, the course will have 3 main domains. I think the first part of it, the care, very detailed on basically on the skills and theory, how to care for mother, how to care for the baby, and standard aid will be covering under the School of Health Science. And then the basic communication, how to comms with the mother, look out for danger of signs, mental wellness will be covered by our School of Humanities and Science buddies. And finally, as our partner shared earlier, the postnatal massage, traditional Chinese medicine, there'll be expert coming in to train and also talk about nutrition and diets for this method. Well, just a quick glance on School of Health Science content. All our classes will be done online, face-to-face in the school, and we are looking to do it in our laboratory skill, so that you have equipment to play with the mannequin of the baby, simulation to clean the cord and vice versa, and how to deal with the breast pump, how to help mother with that manner. We have 2 trainers, one of them me and Miss Siti will be joining. Both of us have experience in midwifery, we have experience in pediatric, and worked in local and internationally as well. So our experience and tips will add a lot of value, hopefully for the participants to provide care. These are some details of what the participants will be learning under the mother's care. As we said, Ms. Fiona said earlier, the painful breastfeeding journey. We are, the nation of Singapore nations, the mothers are heading towards breastfeeding exclusively, very pro, but it comes with a package. It's not easy, but a lot of supports and motivations around, people around will really help in to swim through this journey. There will be a lot of changes that are happening for normal delivery, cesarean sections, and then there's a common problems that occur. So we will also discuss about this. Followed by, for baby care, I think there's a lot more physical for baby care, like bath the infant, change the diapers, look out for any rashes. If the mother needs help with the bottle feeding, help to prepare it, help to sterilize for the mother, help to feed the baby, burp the baby. So we have tools and equipments for us to practice, and so that then we can assess the participants to be able to render this care accordingly. Well, this is the School of Health Science schedule, but the main schedule is being shared on the website. Please go ahead and look at the whole run in the June schedule, which classes are online classes, which classes are the face-to-face classes, so that you can plan yourself accordingly. Well, for the School of Health Science content to the mother care, newborn care, and the standard first aid, we have theories, we have classes, we have labs to practice. We also have practical tests and theory tests, but rest assured, when you do your revisions and you participate and you learn, we will ensure you to be able to render care and pass this. Yeah. But of course, we have to stay committed to each other for this. On the School of Humanity and Science, as I said earlier, they're going to talk to you about the communication, the conflict management, about, among each other, between the mother and the in-law, mother and the mother of the baby, and vice versa. And they're also going to talk to you about how to care for the mental health of the mother during this period and look out for dangers. And their classes are conducted online, actually, and therefore you'll be given an access code, so you will be present during the class and you will have an online synchronous class. Yeah. Well, that's about for me. And then I think at the end, we'll take Q&A related to this also. Thank you.
Thank you, Siva. Thank you so much. Okay, so next up, we have Career Services at Ngee Ann Polytechnic CET Academy by Mr. Zaidi Jantan. Zaidi, over to you. He's our Manager, Learning and Career Ambassador. He will share more about the career services and the path provided.
Okay. Thanks, Jackie, for that. Let me share my screen for a while. Just give me a sec, yeah. Just hold on for a while. I have some issues here.
All right, all good.
You able to see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much.
Take it away.
Okay, thanks everyone for joining us for this webinar. As both of my other colleagues and also partners did mention about the postnatal mother and newborn and care for this SCTP. On my side, my name is Zaidi. I'm from the CET Academy. I'm the Learning and Career Ambassadors and also taking care of the SCTP courses in Ngee Ann Polytechnic. So I will just run through a little bit more on the administrative side and also the services of the career services for our potential learners who are maybe considering of this course, and also for those who actually apply for this course for your information at the same time too. Yeah. As I mentioned, I just want to share. Just let me point to my pointers. First and foremost, this is a SkillsFuture Career Transition Program. In short, what we call SCTP. First and foremost, just want to highlight that this is a train and place program that supports mid-career individuals who actually require industry relevant skills, to enhance your employability, and also for those who are considering to transit into a new sector or even to a new role. Yeah, it is open for Singapore citizen and Singapore permanent residents for this particular SCTP, aiming to pivot career, right? To be those who are considering to do a career transition, those who are considering to reskilling or upskilling themselves to improve on employability opportunities on this matter, right? For on top of these two, Ngee Ann Polytechnic is offering career services for all SCTP trainees in providing job facilitation support and also career advisory assistance at the same time. Yeah. For this information, you can take a look at the link that I've given to you. We will share this link later on the Windows later on. Yeah. Next slide, you will be able to see on the funding support that is provided for all Singaporeans who are embarking onto this SCTP course. Yeah. On funding basis, just to let you know, just to share on this matter, right? For Singapore citizens who are below 40 years old, and also for Singapore PR, baseline will be supported up to 10% funding subsidy. Yeah, for Singaporean citizens who are 40 years older and above, right, funding subsidy will be about 90%. Yeah, on this matter, right? And also for those who will need additional cost fee funding, right? There are some criteria to be met for Singapore citizens who falls under this criteria. They are able to get about 95% subsidy, right? And the criteria, three criteria as mentioned on the screen first and foremost, they must be a long-term unemployed individual, unemployed in the sense of more than 6 months or so, right? Those who has a need of financial assistance as indicated on the site, right? Also those with disability. Right? So for so long you are able to provide evidence on these 3 matters, you're able to get the 95 additional 5% or at 95% funding support on this matter. Right. And I will just touch base a little bit more on the postnatal mother and newborn care, which we are introducing today, right? My other colleagues actually has mentioned about the course outline. I will not touch base on that, right? But I would like just to highlight about the entry requirement for this particular course, right? For this course itself, we do require the individuals, when they are applying, do have to submit their relevant education certification. For this particular course will be a minimum of the WPLN level 5 in reading or listening, writing or speaking. Or if you have at least a GCE level, right, we will also accept that, right? Also take note on the second pointer, there are some lessons that will be conducted online. So we do require the individuals to have their own laptop or devices for face-to-face and also the online lessons, yeah, for this matter. Just to touch base about the course fees, as I mentioned just now, much earlier, 2 slides ago, about the subsidies that's provided for individuals. So this is the course fees, payable course fees for the individuals under the age range as described, right? As I mentioned earlier, the full course fees is about 5,450. But for Singaporean citizens aged below 40 years old, so the course fees, this is after 70% subsidy. So the payable course fee is 1,006. Same goes to Singapore PR. And for Singapore citizens who are 40 years old and above, after the 90% subsidy will be 635. And for those who falls under the Singapore citizen eligible for additional course fees funding support, yeah, will be $395, right? Just to highlight again, for Singaporeans who are 40 years old and above, right, you can actually utilize the SkillsFuture credit mid-career top-up of $4,000. Which was already top-up yesterday. So if you log in into my SkillsFuture portals and log in into that portal, you are able to see that $4,000 is actually added to your account. And these are only for Singapore citizens aged 40 and above. Yeah. Carry on. Just an overview about the course schedule and the application period and also the course informations. Right. Your course itself will start on the 25th of June and will end roughly about the 7th of May. So if you look at the whole total duration, total commitment is under 3 months or so, right? Most of the classes will be conducted in the evening, on a weekday evening and on Saturdays, right? Durations is about totality is about 90 hours or so, right? And as my colleague has mentioned much earlier, the lessons will be conducted both in a way. Some of the lessons will be conducted at site in the Nanyang Polytechnic, or some of the lessons will be conducted online itself, right? So if you do require to look at the full time schedule, right, you can actually log in to take a look at the course schedule on the QR code as I given here. You get able to see the course schedule from there, right? At the moment, the application is opened until 2nd of June. Right. All applicants will be updated about the outcome, the application outcome, by early June itself. Right. If you would like to take a look at the course details, right, and take a look at the timetabling, and also to submit your application, to log in to our website there, and also or you can even scan the QR code to take a look at furthermore from there. Yeah. I believe this is my last slide. Just to touch base again about the career services. For Ngee Ann Polytechnic, we do provide career services for our adult learners. This is to provide them with a comprehensive support, right? For them to, for them to get a career, a guidance, and also course advisory, right? We do provide a personalized career advisory for individuals, those who need to get clarity regarding whether this course is right for them, what kind of careers should they chart about in the next 2 to 5 years' time, and so on and so forth, right? Particularly for those who are in the SCTP course itself in Ngee Ann Polytechnic, they are able to make use of these career services for them to connect them to employers, right? For them to get a line of their skills and what are the skills gaps they could see for themselves in the next career. Also, they are able to get career advisory and course advisory itself from us. Yeah. If you do need that, right, on this time before, or if you are even considering to sign up this course and you want to get clarity whether this course is right for you or not, right, you can actually write to us at the email address as shown here at cet careerservices@np.edu.sg, and we will reach out to you for a meetup one-on-one basis. Yeah. That's the end of my slide. I'll pass over to Jackie. Thank you so much.